Oh yeah. Don't do no intro and shit.
We're live now. Go ahead, Steve.
We're coming right back at you. Round two.
I think we just broke the internet, bro.
I know we were coming in hard with that hard ass ninja karate chop and left right kick to the face.
Well, we are live now, so we're working.
All right.
I think the 9.6. I never thought a 9.6 would break the internet. You know, like what the fuck? A 9.6 broke the internet.
I think it was that Charizard.
Because it was ultimate. It was the.
It set the internet on fire.
So I think. So my wife told me it. So I think I froze after the Hawkeye. So I'm gonna start all over again with my slabs. So I got a bunch of slabs. So I got a bunch of slabs back from CGC, and so the first one I got was this 9.6 Darth Maul number 2, signed by Ray Park. You know,
that's sick, bro.
That's a sick one, right? And that's the first appearance of Cad Bane. If y'all don't know, first appearance of Cad Bane.
Well, now you know, guys.
And now we're going into my box. I actually opened my box and we didn't know we were frozen. So there's 2 more slabs left, but I'm gonna go through all of them. I'm gonna do the ones I don't know. All right. And we're still waiting for Hyper to come back on. So here we go. So the first one I got. So I got a 9.0 on my Kanan number 6.
Oh, very nice,
bro. Man.
That's awesome.
You know, that's rad. So I actually pressed this one. I didn't think it was gonna come back at 9.6 because I saw a little tick on it, but I mean, Rob, right?
Don't remind me.
It's whoever fucking is doing is if they got out of bed right, if they had a good copy,
How did
copy
you like
or
pressing
whatever.
that book?
Yeah, this one's a hard. This is a tricky one to press. You know, it's a real tricky one to press. So, there's 2 posters right in here or something like that, Nick.
It's a sticker.
And no, there's like 2 like small posters in this book.
Yep.
Right in the beginning and right at the end, and then you have to worry about the Marvel around the digital code. So this when you sandwich this thing and you stack it in your press, it's fat. It's super fat. It's super fat.
Hey, Ian, you need to send the link to Hyper.
Okay, I got you.
He said, "Send me location."
All right, I'm gonna send it over to you, man, and then I'll finish up my stuff later, so I can get the link over to Hype.
Got it.
Go ahead, go to Alonzo.
All right. Well,
I know the way.
Here we go. So we'll start off with some toys or some pop culture stuff, and then we'll move into the comics. So the first one I got was the Hallmark keepsake.
Oh wow,
Ahsoka.
Nice. Very nice.
So this was a Hallmark. It was super limited, sold out real fast. I was very lucky to get it. And then I'm sure, just like everybody else here, and I'm talking to you, Big Rob, got these.
Oh,
it was. I was told it was out for delivery today. It never arrived. So
really? Mine said it was like I wasn't gonna get mine till January, and then this showed up like 2 days ago.
You must have got Rob's.
I must have.
No,
but I'm loving it. It looks great.
Yeah, mine said the same thing in January, and then just suddenly I got tracking yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck?
I know, weird, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going into the comics. So I'm sure a lot of you guys got this, but here we go. So it's the Peaches, the Ronins.
Oh yeah,
I got these from Frankie's.
Nice,
very nice, dude.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to be sending them in. If you guys don't know, CGC is doing a private signing with Kevin Eastman next month in January. So you might want to get in on that. And then same thing with the IDW one. Don't know if I showed this one last time, but it's been a while, so my memory's kind of slipping. And of course, more peaches. Just like Ian showed.
Millions of peaches. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Then we have
about 2 years, right?
I know, right?
I know, man. You were waiting forever. Oh, very nice.
I'm so jealous about that one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for mine to come too.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
yeah, I couldn't get it either.
And then IDWs.
Oh, Sagi, very nice. That was nice, man. I missed out on that one.
It was funny though, because like seriously, that one it didn't sell out right away. People were kind of holding out a little bit. So it was
sold
just
out pretty fast.
Really? I was able to get
like
4 of them. It was
4. Damn.
Yeah. It was like fat. It was like it. I got 2, and then I waited a little bit.
It was like 10 minutes because I tried I got the email, and I didn't realize it until like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later when I tried to go in, it was gone.
Oh, did you want? I can send you one.
No, I'm
You
not
sure?
worried. I was going to flip it.
Okay.
The only book that I really wanted was the Darth
Quick
Maul.
Oh, the
question from.
groupies.
Oh yeah, I got the trade.
Yeah, I got the trade too.
They're so fucking nice in person. Those books.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know, man.
right?
Delotto really has been banging them out.
I know. I can't wait
Banging
to.
them out, huh?
I can't wait for the
Totally.
Donald Duck one.
Bang them out.
That's
Banging
right.
them out.
Hey,
And then,
how much was the Hallmark Ahsoka?
I think it was like $20 or $40. It was
They're
no
asking
more than
like
40.
that. Okay,
No more than 40.
And the Black Series was 20, of course. So,
Yep.
yeah.
And then Hot for Teacher.
Ooh,
Nice.
oh, magic.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I
Strange
missed out on
Academy.
those too,
Oh, I
man.
missed that book. Oh,
Oh my
I didn't
God!
know
When did that
Look
come
at
out?
that!
Such a cool cover.
Look at that!
I can't buy everything.
no.
Yeah.
To eBay I go.
And then some of these other books. So we've
Damn.
talked about this
Hype's
on the
back.
show, and like we are definitely believers of Donny Cates and crossover.
Oh yeah, dude. Why are you still my
Yeah.
thunder, bro?
I can't help it. I can't help it. You know, it's aha.
Yeah,
And then the other variant,
the
Comic Con,
hive.
He's
and
like,
then
Oh no,
the shit.
yeah,
I think this is Hive.
yeah, that's the hive.
And it's
Yeah.
like what?
the other one looks like he's on the fucking toilet and taking a shit. He's like, ah!
It burns. It burns.
It burns!
All right. So
He's going
since
through
Ian
hell.
didn't get to finish his mail call, let's take it back. Ian,
Oh,
what do you got? I want to see.
Welcome back.
Just got 2 more things. So
Yeah, did I put a curse on this show or something?
no, bro.
Aw,
It's,
man.
it's funny because we're still running live over on Facebook, but we weren't running live on YouTube. So it was YouTube's thing, you know. So,
Okay.
but
Seems
you
like
guys saw
that,
these ones. You saw this one hype. We got a 9.8 on
Nice, man.
that Kanan right there, number 6, which I think is the one. And then
It's $100 while there.
then I got a 9.6 on my Ultimate Fallout, which me and Nick kind of tag teamed on this one to press this one.
Tag team.
Yeah.
No pause. So what happened is
that's too
Nick had pressed this like 3 months ago, and I had it in my short box for a while. So it
Maybe longer.
it wasn't. Yeah, so I kind of had a spine roll in it, and the freaking the polybags line came back. The polyline
Ah,
came back.
yeah.
So I had to press it all out again.
It came
So-
back.
Yeah, it came back, man. Nick got it all fully out, and it came back.
Fucking magic, bro. What the fuck?
So
I mean,
the
sometimes
thing
they're
is-
in there deep, man. Like, it just depends on how quickly I turned around the
It was
book.
deep.
Oh,
You
that
know?
one.
yeah, if you press this book, send it in within a month, or that
And
line will
fast
come
track
back.
it.
Yeah, because that thing will come back. And I mean, me and Nick thought this would be a like 9.4, 9.2, but I'll take the 9.6. I know it was going to be a 9.8. The way how hard they grade this book, so
Yeah, SpineTicks for sure.
yeah. And then I got this the cameo of Kamala Khan right here, 9.6. I thought it would be a 9.8, but it was missing the digital code, right, Nick? So
Yeah, it was. And they didn't. I don't know if they knocked you down for it. So
I know,
No,
right? So,
They say that normally when you miss a digital code, they won't knock you down, but they're just supposed to notate it on your slab.
they didn't notate it. So,
Ah,
Curse
no
that.
one's sleeping. So,
BGC, Walmart's last time.
and last but not least, when I got this book, I sent it in right in because I knew it was going to be a 9.8, and I didn't even press it. I just sent it right off the bat. Came back in 9.8. So nice little piece.
Man,
from
that's a fresh cover, dude.
Yep. So that's all I got, y'all. So and thanks a lot for coming back, guys. We really appreciate it. I don't know,
back.
I think the 9.6. The 9.6 is blew up the internet, man. That's the first time that shit ever happened. So, so
It
I
was
don't
like-
know. Boom. So I'm gonna pass this mic over. I'm gonna pass the mic over to JR. What you got? Did you already go, JR?
I already went.
Oh,
My
big
belly's
Rob,
full.
man.
I've already gone.
Big Rob, then.
Me?
Oh, what a shame.
No,
Don't bring it back, bro. Don't bring it
Yeah, dude, don't jinx us, bro.
All right, so we're gonna start with some toys here. Little, this is Hasbro Pulse. $30 retail, but of course it's sold out. So
Gigawatts.
gigawatt vintage box.
Very nice, dude.
Fucking DeLorean, pretty dope.
That's awesome.
All right, we got that. Some Black Series here. There's an older box, Cara Dune. It came back in stock on Timbered Earth.
Nice.
$20.
Hey, Big Rob, are you collecting all of the Black Series that have the medallions?
The medallions, the Mandalorian ones. The
Mandalorians, the tokens or whatever they call them.
Yeah, I got them all. They're on my wall.
No, Azor's Tiger. He just likes bad teams.
Dang, he asked if you were in Texas, and and then your follow up should be like, everything's bigger in Texas, including Big Rob. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give YouTube the fucking slipper. Fuck.
No. All right. So yeah, I have all the Mandalorian with the medallions already. It's just 5 of them. Yeah, I got the Cara Dune and all that. Yeah. All right, some more Black Series. Clone Trooper with a new box. The base one. And we got a. What do you call this motherfucker? The Incinerator Trooper.
The effect piece in that, man. That's dope.
You know what they call that? They call that the Stormtrooper money grab, bro. Just paint it a little different and you'll buy it.
Sucker right here.
Stack.
They don't need to paint Stormtroopers different. People buy like 50 of those fuckers and just
unbox
them.
Shit.
A little Mr. Jonah Jameson.
My other hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a smart man.
And little black cat.
Yes.
There you go.
Very nice.
That's what Alonzo likes, some whips.
Damn right.
Yeah. You're naughty.
On his ass. All right. And all right. So this one, I was a little upset when I saw it, but it's cool. I'm pulling out the bag.
Pull it out, bro.
Yeah.
Now wrap it back up.
Yep.
So
You submit that without pressing it?
No, I pressed it.
Got it.
It's the small, little, same fucking tick Ian has on his Kanan.
Yep.
I have it. They gave him a 9.8. They gave me a 9.4. The rest of the book is fucking mint.
You know what? It's because you didn't slip them a couple of bills in the folds of that book.
You didn't tell them who you are.
So I went from a fucking $1,600 book to a motherfucking $600 book. So
Well, crack it, sell it raw.
Or crack it, repress it, and try it again. And then if it doesn't come back, then sell it raw. I just fucking sell it. If anybody fucking wants it, DM me.
It's a 9.6. It should be. You know, I have no idea. Yeah.
I'm selling it. Bye-bye.
It's still near mint. I mean, above a 9, it's a near mint.
9.8 or nothing. No.
On modern books, yeah.
Nick got me being
Alonzo,
a 9.
you were rubbing off on these fuckers.
Yeah,
It's all you, Alonzo.
I thought for sure at least a 96. But whatever. But you know, yeah, for real, I'm legit. I'm selling
It's always easier to just buy the 9.8.
DM me on my Instagram.
Right, Alonzo? He knows. Just buy the 9.8s you want.
You gamble.
Also, Ultima Fallout. This is 100% 9.8. Fuck the grader. Eat a dick, asshole. And give me a 9.6.
It
Tell
is.
me
It's
how
a
you really
9.8,
feel,
man.
Big
They're the
Rob.
hardest on that book.
Tell
more
me
than any book I've ever seen.
Tell me, is this a fucking 9.8 or no?
There's nothing wrong with it, man. I pressed that book and there's nothing fucking wrong with it.
Rob's all see or no way.
Hey Rob, do you want me? Send it over to me. I'll crack it and I'll send it with some other stuff. We'll see if it goes back to 9.6.
He has no ticks. He has no ticks. The corners are hard. The corners are hard. There you go. You can pause. But check mine out. Mine has ticks all over it, man. And I got a 9.6, so I'm not even. So there's ticks over here. You can see ticks right there. You can see it.
Yeah,
right?
I can see it.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the screen.
How did I get a 9.6 and Rob get a 9.6 on the same book? I have no idea, man.
Are there any color breaks in any of those ticks?
No,
There
mine
is.
is. Mine is.
There is a very, very, if you're going to be really anal about it, very, very light little color rub
But you can't see it right here. It's like, what the hell?
So color rubs, like they really shouldn't take anything down or drop a grade because of color rubs. But if there's a spine tick that breaks color, that definitely drops it a grade.
There's no spine ticks. It's just a slight color rub.
Just send it over to me.
Rob, we're just
Maybe
in a
they just
world
think
full
we
of,
shall have 9.6s in this group. Because all three of us have 9.6s.
we're in a world of 9.6 right here, man. Like in the
There's also
9.6 party.
9.6 for that book actually is pretty good.
So
You notice who's not bitching, Nick?
Huh?
Me.
You? Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
yeah
you
you're
got-
like you went from a 9.2 to a 9.6. You're like, yeah.
I know, right?
no, but it was just annoying. I'm not really upset. It was just fucking annoying. But hey, I'm selling it too.
I'm telling you, Rob, like I was gonna buy another Ultimate Fallout 4 over at that shop that I bought all those books from, and because there was a sale, but I'm not taking the fucking risk anymore. It's too much of a risk to buy that book because you could have a mint book and they'll send it back at 9.6. So why should I even waste my money?
The book is worth it raw though, man. That book raw one day is going to be a G.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
No.
Right now, it's about a $500 or $600 book. So
Yeah, but it's worth to hold on to.
Yeah, it's a long-term hold, like 10 years, 20 years, guys. That book is huge.
Oh, there you go.
Bam.
All
I'm
right.
Wow, that's nice. I love that cover.
this is super hard. 1 in 25. Darth Maul 2. It's Cad Bane's first appearance. I got it signed by Darth Maul himself.
Ray Parker.
Ray Parker. I was forgetting.
Ray Parks. Sorry.
Ray Park. His name is
Yeah.
Ralph.
His name is Ralph. So yeah, this shit's nice, beautiful.
That's-
This is
Yeah,
definitely
man, that's gorgeous, bro.
Sick cover.
Congrats,
A
man.
9.8 regular sold for $1,200. I saw it. So
You're
Yeah,
there
for
now.
some reason, actor signatures do well on comic books, which makes no sense to me because they had nothing to do with the creation of the
Yeah.
book. They play the character once, and they're probably recast at a different point in time. You know,
But this one makes sense because the image is pretty much taken for Ray Park's face. So
and Kev Collectibles is pointing out that G is the artist, which makes me love it even more. I love G, and his Iron Fist stuff is my favorite stuff. Aha, G.
And Universe X, we might end up doing that with the group 9.8 pre-ver submission.
We should do that. We should all send our shit out at the same time.
We just got to make sure we have different books for the group.
and I forgot one item.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless you. Damn,
So,
dude.
I already took it out. I'll show you the thing in a minute.
Man, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
empty.
it's invisible. Here's the fake.
Damn, dude.
That's
Whoa!
Wow. That is beautiful.
Sideshow's dope, man. That's a step up, dude. That's a step up if you're collecting your action figures, man. That's a big boy toy.
Did you get that on sale? Because I know those like Sideshow collectibles are expensive.
This is a San Diego Comic Con exclusive for 2020. They're still available on Sideshow, and I don't foresee this one going on sale anytime soon.
Rob is just a baller.
Yeah,
Rob's
dude.
a baller, man.
I'm not even messing with Sideshow, dude.
Hot toy.
That's my dollar right there, dude. My dollar's like,
So Rob got a 9.4 or 9.6. There's only fucking 9.4 or 9.6 I ever seen Rob get. Rob usually gets 9.8s and doesn't even press his book. So
oh, that Darth
that's
Vader
where the
I
baller is
didn't
coming
even
from.
press it.
That's impressive.
He does. He doesn't press him, but that's the way he
See what you
balls. So
Glad someone caught that.
Yeah, that's good.
I did that for the
press
life.
and I ball.
I did that for the life. Come on, baller.
You got to pick our new guy.
Hi,
Hyper.
Hi.
what's up,
You're
Hi?
nice.
What you got?
Everyone
Hi?
else fight? All right.
gracious.
All right. So
Oh, hi,
I'll
man.
start
Tell us about your shows first, man, so that we can haul you out there.
All right. Well, I mean, it seems like I'm kind of like floating on different shows. Like I'm right now pretty much like a regular staple on Newbie's channel. Right now he's in the chat as we speak. We do our comic talk, new comic book day show usually on Sundays, I believe. And
The Lord's Day.
Sorry.
The Lord's Day.
Exactly. And then once in a while we'll do
Lords of
special
football.
shows like this past few days we did a show called Future characters we think will be in the movies, whether it be MCU, DCU, or indies. And I'm also floating around in the SpineTicks show, and I've been on that show for like the last few weeks, so I've almost been a fixture there at that point as well, giving Sith Lordy a lot of good clips at my expense. And yeah, those are pretty much it. And doing my thing in IG, and yeah, that's it. That's all.
And I put.
I mean, that's all, dude. That's a lot.
And you're in the Team Nerd,
You got
bro.
that agenda. You got that agenda going on, bro.
And yeah, and I'm the special guest on Team Nerd Herd. And I'd be remiss to not mention that I've also been on Spark's channel also, doing his Apple's Chiefs show. Had a guest appearance there as well. So yeah, just been having fun hanging out with different parts of the comic community. So
I put the link to NewbieComics show right there in the live chat. So if y'all can, if you're not subbed yet, just hit that link and subscribe, and you can catch a little bit more of Hyper Comics, Combo Comics, FaceTime, right? And Newbie. It's a good show, man. I'm in there on Mondays and Tuesdays, or whenever you guys decide to show up.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's fun, man. Go ahead with your thing, bro.
All right,
yeah, hit us with it.
So let me just show, I mean, I don't have mail calls per se, but I'll just show you some of my LCS finds that I got in the last 2 weeks, including some Black Friday hunting that I did. So these were all pretty much at cover price or less. So got the Batman and Punisher.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys were all talking about Miles Morales, so got this cover.
Ooh,
I like that one.
You got that in the back bin?
Yep, in the back issue bin.
That survived the Miles Morales purge, bro. Like where everybody was digging for them covers.
Yeah, honestly, I'm actually surprised how it was just chilling there.
Wait for you.
The Batman. Batman Punisher.
Hell yeah. Azrael. Love it.
This one I had to almost take a second look, thinking that, okay, maybe this is like a reader copy that they stuck in, but...
Oh my God, Archer! I love it.
I love that one.
How much did you get that one for?
Cover, bro.
That was, with the discount, it ended up being $3 Canadian.
Oh my God, dude! Wow.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find a nice copy. I don't want to pay eBay prices, but I've been hunting for that particular copy.
Honestly, it was because the thing is, I had a couple of hours to spare. I was the only guy in the shop because I guess everyone else was looking for PS5s that day, and basically I was just flipping through back issues, and when I saw that, I'm like, no, that it can't be right. And then I had to look it up. I'm like, sure enough, that's the issue.
What do you mean you had to look it up? You don't, come on, Hyper.
No, because you know when you sometimes find it's like too good to be true. Okay, maybe it's like a facsimile, a reprint, or something of that sort. So I kind of had to do like a double take on that issue.
Yeah, like pinch yourself to make sure.
Yeah,
not looking around.
His run on Batgirl was like seriously put him on the map. Like,
I actually picked up all the Archer and Batgirl issues in that back issue bin. He had it had all of them. Yeah, I just picked out that particular one because that was the most sought after of the bunch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and my LCS also had some unmarked boxes, so I figured, okay, there must be some gems in there, and picked up this.
Wow!
Oh, second print.
Hard.
Oh, nice. Damn, bro! Nice. That's the one, man.
How much is that?
And this, and they had like several copies of this.
Oh, damn, bro!
Wow. $25.
Wow!
Damn, you were stacking, bro.
Damn, bro! You hit that one behind
More of a kind right there.
Well,
Just give him your
thing
chips,
is,
bro.
I actually have a few more copies, but my hand couldn't hold all of them.
Oh, shit!
When did you say there's some pancakes, Ian?
Yeah.
Order
pancakes right now, bro. Start flipping those pancakes, bro.
But yeah, that's most of the Black Friday haul. But then on my LCS, I picked up some ratios. This one I think has some potential.
Yeah, that one does.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Sweetie Boo was a guest on our show, man.
That's
she's killing it.
Her covers are
Moonstone.
Elsa Bloodstone. Yeah, you don't see many covers of her, especially with on ratio. So it could be something.
Yeah, I
You know-
totally agree.
All of those ratios for that particular series, they're all going up. All those Sweeney Boo covers.
Yeah, and especially that the first one, the Riri Williams one, because we know that she would be eventually coming to the MCU. So I think anything with Riri that is I mean, you saw like the Jeff DeCall variant of Iron Man and those other variants that she's on. That's already popping. So I'm actually surprised that book is only still at ratio. I think last time I checked, but I'm sure it'll probably go up.
Nice, bro.
Picked up this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Nice.
I had that on my pull, and they didn't
find
get
it
it
anywhere.
So
Bro, I had that in my
run.
pull and I put it back on the shelf, man.
Yeah, you told me. You mentioned that. Yeah, I was just like, I think you mentioned that on the chat, and I was just like shaking my head.
Not
Like,
hard,
Why?
man.
You put it back on the
Why?
shelf?
Because I was being cheap, bro. I was like already over my budget, and I was like, fuck, something has to go back, and I picked the wrong one.
Oh,
Damn.
flip that sucker. You see it and be like, all right, I can make some money.
Someone made some money though.
this one I just picked more just because it's a nostalgia thing for me, because I did dig the show. So
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's sick, bro.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
Yeah.
let's see. I think a lot of people are really talking about this issue.
Oh, very nice.
No, they're not. No one's talking about that. Right, JR?
No, they're just putting a whole bunch of pictures in our messages about it.
That one I got lucky because Daredevil's already on my pull list, so it just
Smart
I
man.
just happened to have it in my bin. So here's the funny thing about this. I actually called my shop to reserve the 1 in 25, and he told me I was good for it, and he put it aside. He didn't realize that somebody already had that reserved earlier than I did. So he felt bad because he told me that I would get it. So to make good on his word, he gave me these 2 books at cover price.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Very nice.
And this one as well. It's a 1 in 10.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what Big Rob says about those IDW books, those ratio ones? Got to pick them up.
Yeah, that's why it goes well with the one that I already purchased.
Yeah, bro.
And also, I mean, I've been telling people in Newbie's Life show before that I have a feeling those Miles PS5 books are the ones to grab, so I grabbed this one.
Yeah, but
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. That's a good one.
yeah,
And
that's
grabbed
the best one.
Oh,
so
yeah.
far.
2 of these.
Those ones
But
are
wait,
sick,
there's
dude.
more.
And there's a running gag, like whenever I go on someone's YouTube show, I gotta show this variant because to me, even though 2020 is not over yet, this is probably for me the variant of the year.
Oh
That
damn,
one's
man.
sick.
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh dang, bro.
Amazing.
Jelly.
That's a pancake, bro. You gotta get you gotta do a pancake soon, man. So
Man, when I saw that tracking on my email, I was just like hoping that this thing doesn't get lost in the mail or something, because if it does, I won't be able to get another one. So I was just happy it got here
that's
safely.
dope though, man. Dude, you came up on that one,
That's
man.
a blessing right there, bro.
Damn. So that was the icing on the cake, man.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
Cherry on top.
Cherry on top. So I'm gonna take over real quick, man, because I have this new segment of ours, and it's stuff that happened between our Sunday show and our show here. Let me see. Our Sunday show and today, which is Thursday, which is the day after New Comic Book Day. So none of our guys have seen what I have, loaded
I feel
up.
like I'm gonna get blasted here.
So I'm gonna start off.
I don't
Sure,
fucking
you
trust
think
you.
Every week we're gonna have this, man, the FOMO book of the week, man.
Damn.
So
Momo.
the FOMO fucking book of the week. No
Oh,
one reads
whoa.
Daredevil, but me and JR.
Wait,
Yeah, I was
wait,
gonna say, you better correct that there.
wait. You have
Oh,
to.
you do?
You have to include me in that pile also.
You in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
So
been reading Daredevil. I mean, I've been behind a few issues, but I haven't been enjoying the series.
Yeah, but it's in your poll, right? So
it's a.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys think, man? Is this a I mean, thoughts. Tell me your thoughts, man.
Flip it.
Sell now. Sell now.
Flip it.
Yeah,
Flip it now.
Flip it like
Yeah.
a pancake.
Flip
You
it
know,
now.
Iron Fist one time was Daredevil, or Daredevil was Iron Fist, or something like that.
Fucking
Like
Spider-Man
do
was
this
Daredevil for a day.
Yeah, this is not gonna last, guys.
I finally read it today, even though I already knew what was happening.
I heard it's good.
It's a great story. It makes sense, but they're not going to keep Elektra as Daredevil for very long.
Exactly.
They basically said in the book that he's going to be in jail for 2 years. Odds are he's going to serve his term for 12 months or 16 months or whatever. He's not going to do the full 2 years, and she will give the mantle right back to him.
By the way, she's in the King of Black as well. To the issue that came out today.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, damn. So I think did you see how much of 1 in 25s are going for? It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to sell that.
Wait, my thing is, like, didn't people learn from Virus? Like, did you learn from Virus? Like, you don't spec on these books? It's like, come on, man.
I think the 1 in 25. I think what's appealing about that is because I'm speaking just from the shops that I go to. Daredevil is not exactly a highly ordered series.
No.
And that 1 in 25 is kind of hard to come by.
Yeah.
Only
That's the
one
cover.
shop. Yeah, only one shop out of the 3 or 4 that I visit actually had the 1 in 25. So
Really?
Hey, Ian, you should pull up Kev's comment. Jayo's gonna love it.
There you go, Kev. There. Oh man. Oh,
I would
Straight,
rather not.
straight orange is the new
Yeah.
black.
It's really
Damn.
tight.
But then, I mean, they did it quick, right? Do you think Marvel actually knew this was going to be a big one?
Yeah.
So you got, I labeled here for everyone. So that's the second print, and the second print,
The
the
1
1
in
in
25.
25.
That design cover.
Sold out.
Yep. I like the 1 in 25.
Yeah, that 1 in
Yeah.
25 sold out quick.
Yep.
Well, people love the design covers right now.
But
Yeah.
it's gonna be overprinted, I think.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
everybody-
I'm passing on this,
Everybody
man.
got FOMO.
well, because
Yeah,
this one people see it coming now. It's not like the previous issue where it was past FOC. In this case, people know it's coming, and stores are going to be hip to it. So I don't think it's going to hold the same value as the first prints.
Yeah.
It's
Saving
already
money.
all over eBay
I mean,
for $50.
Jesus Christ.
It's still a cool idea. I mean, especially since there's so many characters they could have done instead of Elektra from the Daredevil universe that they could have just went, hey, we'll put in Blind Spot, or we'll put in fucking whoever. Echo, that's the one I was thinking of.
Mhm.
I was kind of surprised they didn't use Echo. They could have put any of those characters in there and left Elektra alone. But the fact that she's now trying to redeem herself by being the Daredevil, it's kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah, but you just put in a new suit on an old character, man. Come on, So
I agree.
yeah,
It's not gonna last, but the design
No.
cover is awesome.
Yeah.
I just hope we get at least one fight
Very
with
ninja.
Elektra as Daredevil versus Lady Bullseye. Give
Ooh,
me one. Give
that'd
me
be
one
sick.
of those fights.
I
We
love
haven't
it.
seen Lady Bullseye in a while.
With
I
some
was
Jello.
going to ask if she's actually been around in a while.
We haven't seen her probably in a good 4 or 5 years, so it's about time for her to come back.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm probably gonna pass on this book because it's gonna be ordered by every single person in my shop for sure.
I
So
passed on the first one, so
I mean, I'll probably grab one just at the cover price, at least just one, just to stash it in my box.
I might get it for part of my collection, but not for flipping.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I-
get it.
I didn't read this. Is this is a cover a swipe from the book?
It looks like the interior.
Yes, it
because-
Yeah, it's an interior page
It is.
from the book.
Yeah, because it looks like Marco. I can't pronounce the name. Chiquetto. Yeah, it looks like he's the one that did
I
it.
forget whatever the guy's name is, because someone's actually doing a signing with him for the second print, and I want to say it was CGC was doing like a signing of the second print with the actual artist. And I was actually thinking about possibly doing that.
So there's no FOC on this yet, but you can order it with
No, actually, there is an FOC because someone gave me the link to it on previews. The FOC date is December 14th.
Oh, so we got 2 weeks to. Oh, everybody's gonna order this now. They're giving everybody plenty of time to order some some Daredevil second print.
But
Everybody's
Spark,
gonna have this one, man.
Spark, I think he's also Checo's the interior page too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Well, he's saying it's the 1 in 25. I think it's probably both.
I dig both covers, man. Unknown had the Virgin variant to that trade, and it just looks amazing.
Who's going hard in the paint for the 1 in 25 here?
I missed out on the. I missed out when it was 25, dude. I went on Golden Apple. That sucker was at 55. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I mean, knowing how it's a low printed series, I think that 1 in 25 retailers are probably going to sell it for double or more in the ratio. So yeah, it's probably going to be a pass for me.
Yeah, pass.
If I can find it for a good price, I will buy it.
I mean, if you wait like a month, wait for a month, and then
that's kind of what I'm thinking. Wait for a month and let it go.
So, who are the suckers paying $70 for this? Like, come on, man.
Well,
man.
The same guys I paid like 180 for that 1 in 25 first print.
Well, it's just like also people that were paying just for cover A. Shops are selling cover A for 25 day of.
Yeah.
And it's like I wait 2 months, it'll be down.
Yeah.
I gotta say, me and Nick's shop with Matthias, he wasn't jacking the prices, man. He's a good dude, and he never jacks up prices on cover A's or B's. I mean, for incentives, of course, right? But
incentives are different.
Yeah. He even made say, "Hey, Nick, you like this?" So someone tried to get 2 of the nullified ones for a Daredevil, and Matthias was like, "Put that shit back." He was like, one per customer. See, that's a good LCS owner, man.
Yeah.
So,
I can imagine mine already probably upped the price for it on day of.
Oh yeah,
your shop.
Man. my shop sold out day of. I will say I'm glad that it wasn't Hawkeye running around as Daredevil.
I want to ask a question.
How
many of y'all hit it and forget it in your life? I'm just playing. Pause. I'm just saying.
A couple times.
A couple of times. So talking about Elektra here, man. I'm gonna take y'all back to the old school, and I'm gonna ask you this: Jennifer Gardner or Yolodi Young? As
Yolodi.
All day.
I mean, Jennifer Gardner's hot though, man.
She's a bitch.
It's almost like I think
you can pick both.
She got a manly face.
Yeah, that outfit does nothing for her.
No.
Yeah, in the classic outfit, I would definitely go with Jennifer Garner. I mean, did you guys see the movie Peppermint? I mean, she was such a badass.
But Yolodi, man, she's Elodie, right? Yeah, she's
she was awesome.
Isn't Elodie like corn on the cob?
Elote.
Elote.
See that? Dang, he can't even pronounce the L's or R's.
Oh, I love it, JR.
But you're supposed to be the Vato of the group, bro. Like, what's up, JR?
Can't even roll his R's.
There's only so much I can do.
The boy's having problems if he's not rolling his R's, you know?
Elote.
But I think Elodie, like, she brought like that sexiness. I don't think Jennifer Garner actually brought that sexiness to like the movie. I remember watching when I was in high school. I think, man, I was she's all right. But Elodie, man, she was the bomb, bro, on Netflix. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, in the Elektra, I couldn't get over the fact that she was still playing Alias. So for me, it was the same character.
It was, yeah. She got typecast as that buff or whatever, the tough girl. You know,
I will say I did not care for her on the Netflix show. I
didn't.
I thought she was beautiful. She looked the part and everything. I just didn't feel she embodied Elektra the right way.
Disagree.
Well, I'm telling you what I feel. That's just.
I disagree. I mean, we can all disagree, man. It's a free country, man. You know,
that's fine.
You know, like, but I think Elodie was hot. You know, so
I'm not sure. She's fucking hot. Yeah.
But I thought she played it well too. But moving on, man. All right, pick your Daredevil.
Oh, Cox.
Charlie Cox.
Oh,
come on, this is easy.
This
is too easy.
Hands down, right?
Cox is the bomb, you know,
Get
Affleck
out of here.
Do you like Cox?
You guys don't like Ben Affleck, bro? Like Good Will Hunting?
Shit, I would take Nicolas Cage as Matt Murdock over Ben Affleck.
Mm-hmm. But I want to bring this up because JR is gonna love this.
Oh, I already know it's gonna be Kingpin, right?
When are we gonna have a reprise of this guy You know?
Nah, man.
Oh,
put JR
I thought
in
you were
there.
gonna do I thought you were gonna do Michael Clark Duncan. Versus
I know.
Nah,
Me too.
put
That's what I was
JR in
expecting. I
there.
was like, come on.
No. Just keep.
Yeah,
I'm just
boss.
saying. I
Shave
want
your
to bring
beard.
up. I would like to see like an origin of Kingpin movie. You know, why doesn't Marvel do that shit? You know, that would be bomb, right?
Well, they tried to do that with the Daredevil, the first Daredevil movie.
But just Kingpin. So we have, Vincent. How do you say his last name? D'Onofrio. D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio. But then
I can say that because I'm Italian. D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio, and then but then we had a ton of other Kingpins, right? Past Kingpins. So there's your guy, man. Michael Clark Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Liev Schreiber was a Kingpin?
He was a Kingpin, man.
When?
Yeah,
Come
when?
on,
Punisher.
guys. Come on.
Punisher?
Into the Spider-Verse, bro. He was a voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
boo.
man. There you go.
I didn't even
He
know
was-
that. Wow.
Yeah, and then a lot of these guys were voice actors, right? Except for I think let me see here, John Rice Davies. He played Kingpin in like
Oh
a
my gosh,
1980s movie.
I thought that was
you know?
Pavarotti or something.
Yeah,
No, that's the guy from Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, man.
Yep.
Indiana Jones.
Sean
Love.
Connery.
And you got Roscoe Lee Brown. He voiced it in he voiced it in the Spider-Man animated series in
Is
1990.
that Good Times?
Hustling and
That-
surviving.
No, was that Good Times or was that I thought that was Archie Bunker's show for a sec.
Maybe. I don't know.
All in the
and then
family.
And then you got Walter Edmiston, who played it in the Amazing Friends Dawns of Kingpin in 1989. But who do you think would play a good Kingpin nowadays, man? Like right now?
Nowadays.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Still D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leonardo
he-
DiCaprio. He should be playing him.
I mean, if you want a Kingpin series, they can do a D'Onofrio thing where they with battling Matt Murdock or battling Jack Murdock. Go back and do that. Do that whole thing, but do it like as a Kingpin origin story. Just do a mini series on Netflix. I think they're not Netflix, on Disney Plus or Hulu, wherever they put it.
Mhm.
That would be amazing. Just
I
do
wanna-
like an 8 episode.
I want to see DJ Khaled, dude, be Kingpin.
Another one.
Best.
Another one.
He's on the best.
But you gotta think. I mean, Lee Schreiber in Into the Spider-Verse, he was pretty. That as voice as a Kingpin, I kind of dig it, man.
His
You know,
voice was good, but that art for Kingpin was fucking horrible.
But he wouldn't be a good Kingpin because Kingpin just has to be a big.
Yeah, he looked like Pugsley.
Well, the one thing that Vincent D'Onofrio brought to it, he like that White Rabbit episode. If you watch it, he
Mhm.
brought another level to it. Kingpin's always just been a thug. That's all he is. But if you read the comics and stuff, he actually has more of a background to him. He's actually pretty fucking smart. And he didn't come up through the ranks like they show in the Michael Clark Duncan version of it. He wasn't a street thug.
Mhm.
But they actually gave him like another level onto him where he you could see the loneliness in him and the heartbreak in him if you watch that episode of Kingpin.
That was the acting, right? The acting was really put over. Yeah.
And I mean, that's why he's the perfect Kingpin, just like Hugh Jackman's the perfect Wolverine.
Mhm.
I don't think you're going to get a better version of either one of those.
Yeah.
But you know what I like to see, man? I like to see this Kingpin 2. All right. Remember,
I can go with that one. Yep.
I want to see
Dun, dun, dun.
Kingpin 2, man. Roy Munson and Ishmael Borg, and remember this dude,
Bill Murray was in there.
Bill Murray. Remember his name, Ernie McCracken, right?
That's right.
He's getting
Cracking,
cracking. He's getting it cracking.
This was a great movie, man. So I mean, I was thinking Kingpins, and this came up, and I was like, that was a fucking dope movie. But moving on, man. How about this news?
Yeah, I saw that.
Hell yeah.
What is that?
There you go, man. JR, you wanted Lucky in the movie.
It's Hawkeye.
Yeah.
It's Kate
Oh,
Bishop.
Right, yeah.
That's Sarah Silverman as Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
Sir.
What?
I know it's
Hey,
not.
girl.
Haley.
No, I know it's Haley. It just looks like Sarah Silverman walking her dog
I
with a
found
bow.
Younger Videos for $1 recently. So.
Haley Steinfeld, man. So do you guys think she's gonna do a good job?
Yes.
Yeah,
She has swag.
As long as it's written well.
yeah, of course.
But I'm looking at this, right? Like, what is she dressed in, man? Like purple and fucking army
Like
boots? What's up?
PJs.
Looks like
PJs?
Yeah, they're sweats.
It's like Hammer Pants.
Yeah, we don't know what she's like. Something's going on that they rushed out or something, so she's just kind of like running through the subway area.
Or scrubs.
Also, when they did that series, they really didn't
Pizza
wear
Dog.
costumes very often. Like, what's his name? Hawkeye's costume was like a T-shirt and a pair of jeans. I mean, it was a very low key kind of superhero book. It was more about the characters than it was about them being superheroes.
Yeah.
So
what do you think, Hyper? What do you think, man?
I'll be I don't really know much of her body of work, so I'm just having a wait and see approach on this one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I gotta give her props, man. She's half Panay, so that's another. That's another Filipino on. Yeah, she's like a quarter Panay, man. So like that's another Panay on the movie screen. So I'll count it, bro. You gotta count that shit, man. So
count all of them, right?
I count all of them, bro.
Edge that motherfucker.
And you got Lucky. That's another good one, right? So
yeah.
Well, isn't the dog called? Is it Lucky or is it Arrow?
Is it Arrow? Arrow.
I think it's Arrow.
Hold on, I think it was called Lucky actually.
Lucky the pizza dog, right, or some shit like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I thought it was Arrow.
It's the pizza dog.
Pizza dog, bro. So we'll see, man. We'll see what you Hyper will confirm that. Can if anybody in the chat wants to confirm it for us, man. Help us out. And then we got the news for this HBO Max.
It's Lucky.
Lucky.
Okay.
Lucky. So HBO Max, man. HBO Max is actually bringing it, man. So
That's crazy,
we gotta,
man.
Game changer, guys.
Fuck yeah.
You
Hope you
gotta
bought
sign
your
up
year
now
subscription.
if you
Shot
haven't
fired.
already.
I didn't even see they have a Sopranos prequel coming too.
They
Nice.
got fucking Godzilla versus King
Oh
Kong.
yeah, Joey Diaz is in that.
Just give me
prequel,
Sopranos.
dude.
I'm happy there.
Let me tell you guys this. Everyone's acting like this is the end of the theater. This is the end of the cinema, right?
Yeah.
But yet AT&T stock is $26. Like if they're so impactful that this decision can change cinema forever, that means that this company is extremely undervalued compared to Netflix, which is a $400 a share stock. Guys,
And they have comparable
insane.
content. You have comparable content to Netflix. If you ever on HBO Max, they have their own TV shows, they have their own movies. Like
Dude,
Netflix, shit's actually pretty good.
They're gonna put on Dune, Suicide Squad, Mortal Kombat, Space Jam,
The Matrix 4,
And I'm kind
Sopranos
of
prequel.
wondering if Disney's going to follow this because Disney it's been very kind of low key, but they are releasing a Pixar movie on Christmas Day too.
I wonder.
Oh,
if
yeah,
they
what's
work-
that?
I'm
Soul?
watching Wonder Woman though.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't even
I'll
get
watch
it
Soul
yet.
before I watch
I'm in.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I mean, but HBO Max has always been. I mean, HBO has always been the Mavericks, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
they kind of just do their own thing, man. So
The other
Guys-
big one is Universal. Where are they going? I'm assuming they're going to go to NBC Peacock. That's the NBC fucking app.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about all the DC movies coming straight to your TV screen this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of that, you like Lovecraft Country and Rick and Morty. It's pretty nuts.
hey,
Yeah.
if you haven't watched the industry, what's it called? The Industry or
Yeah, I've heard
something.
that's pretty good too.
That's fucking good. Queen's Gambit was really good, right? Right, Alonso?
Queen's Gambit's Netflix.
Or
Yeah,
Netflix, my bad.
Netflix.
I'm
No,
excited.
but I mean HBO Max has got Titans, it's got Harley Quinn. I mean, it has everything. The DC universe, it's got the
Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol's
yeah,
awesome.
Gosh, they also have a lot of the older like Turner classic movies. They have Crunchyroll in there. There's just a lot of stuff in HBO Max.
Every time you guys are talking up HBO Max, it just hurts me inside because we don't even get that in Canada.
Oh,
Oh man.
Man.
Can you
do you have
VPN?
Hulu? Do you have Hulu?
I used to have Hulu. I used to get Hulu through VPN actually.
Because you can add it in, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that might be probably my only recourse.
But I don't think that you would get as many titles as just going direct with HBO Max because I know I've added that in and there's certain things that I can't get to. So
No, but I was thinking maybe doing HBO Max through VPN. Maybe.
yeah, do it through
Yeah.
VPN. That way you don't be geo-locked.
What do you guys think about this, man? We gotta.
Well,
Do you
that's what
think
I was
Marvel
kind
movies
of.
will come to Disney Plus?
I think if that happens, if Disney does the same thing as HBO Max, then it's a wrap for AMC. It's a wrap for all of those guys. Like you stop Star Wars and Marvel from coming to theaters.
Well, and that's what I was trying to hint at with the fact that Disney's putting out one on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So they're not doing the Malone thing. Obviously failed.
Yeah,
So
you can't charge people more.
So then they're not going to be charging for that Pixar movie.
no,
Okay, thank God.
they're doing the Pixar movie for free. So I think if HBO Max is getting the numbers that the subscriptions, I think Disney Plus are gonna go. Might as well do it because people are stuck at home anyway for another year.
I mean, theaters are praying for that vaccination, man, because the longer that vaccination is out, man, the more movies are coming on HBO Max and on.
Even so, people are still be scared to go to the theaters. I'm like, I don't really want to go, even with vaccination. I'm like, shit, I'm not going to trust it.
But okay, but here's my concern though. If that is the case, when we're moving more towards digital, does that mean that studios would have a tighter budget now that they don't have those theater box office, numbers that they could rely on?
Not really, because they're making actually more money off their shit because they don't have to share the money with the movie theaters.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're all paying them monthly now out of our pockets.
Yeah.
Like there's some months that you don't go to the movies, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
now
they'll bump up the price of these.
They have a steady feed of income, man, coming out of our pockets. So, yeah, man. I mean, there's something to say for movie theaters, right? Like I when I saw Tenet in the movie theaters, I was like, this is why you go to the movies.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big difference, from watching on your TV. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with Wonder Woman. I mean, if you don't have HBO Plus, it's going to be somewhere where you can,
HBO Plus.
Pirate.
But
Is that like Disney Max?
I mean, HBO Max. You can actually you can find it somewhere like on, what we were talking about before. Hyper starts with a K.
Oh yeah.
It'll be on that thing that starts with a K, because if we say that,
On
might
the
get
low.
booted.
Yeah,
On the
but this
low.
is just the first step, guys. They're going to onboard so many people with this, and then after that, they're going to hit them with the Green Lantern show. They're going to hit them with more Watchmen content. Like this stuff
Swamp
is not
Thing.
stopping. This stuff it's not going anywhere, man. And theaters will come back like the Roaring '20s did in the 1900s. People start going out and partying and stuff again when the pandemic's over. But there's now a new element. The game has changed a bit.
And I think the other thing people aren't thinking about too, which has already been happening, but this is going to kill TV.
Oh yeah, TV's dead.
You got a cable box, bro? Like,
Well, no, I
understand.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is a lot of people already are like you guys have already moved over to get rid of the cable box.
Mhm.
But I'm saying this is now kind of like if you're going to get movies all the time and you got two companies fighting to put movies in your face, like why do I need?
So as soon as ESPN and Fox Sports moves to apps, then it's over for TV.
Yeah, because
Dude,
I think most people
ESPN's already an app.
Yeah.
No, you have to have a cable subscription still.
You know what was a trip? I got to watch the NBA Finals through the ESPN app for free.
Right.
I don't have a cable
What, last
subscription. This past one, the one was in the bubble.
2019? Oh,
2020.
2020. Who won that one?
Lakers.
The Lakers.
Lakers, man.
Oh.
And bro.
Jeez.
Slap yourself twice.
So we're gonna, we're gonna spoil something. So if you don't want to be spoiled, turn it off, man, because we're gonna talk a little Star Wars. I think we gave enough people enough time to watch, what happened on the Mandalorian. So break it down for us, man. Break it down for us, guys. What do you guys think?
It was bomb. It was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Her
perfect.
tails are too short. Her tails are too short. Oh my god,
that makes-
guys!
This-
It was.
the
I
tail-
agree with that.
The tails, though, from what I understand, it was
Are you
more
really
because
gonna
she
complain
can't.
about it.
No, I'm not complaining about it. No, it makes logical sense. Is from what I understand, you couldn't fight with them because they were flopping around when you're trying to do. It's like, okay, that makes sense. No, the only issues I had, it was too dark. A lot of it was just way too dark. No, just color wise.
It wasn't like dark, like
The
freaking
planet was dark.
like Game of Thrones, man.
It wasn't as dark
That
as
shit
that,
was
but it
dark.
was.
Yeah, that shit was
But
dark.
That was dark as
that was
fuck.
fucking obsidian. This was a little bit darker than what I would like
Well,
to have
that's
seen.
it. That was part of the plot because that bitch destroyed that
understand.
planet.
Yeah,
so
I know. I understood why it was there.
The white
It just made it a
lightsabers.
little hard.
So cool.
But I personally thought Rosario Dawson had a flat personality. Sorry,
I don't
fucking
think
sue
so.
me.
Everyone
disagrees with me. I know.
I get the point that her expression of the character herself has been going through a lot of shit. She's seen a lot of shit the last 30 years. So her tone's going to be a little lower. She's going to be a little more depressed, a little more fucking down. So
she was fucking boring.
She's grown, man. She ain't a kid. She ain't Snips no more, bro.
I know.
I understand.
Right.
Let me put it this way.
Space monkey.
If I could sit through Spider-Man 3 or watch that episode again, I'd watch Spider-Man 3.
I watched this shit.
No,
3 times
you
already.
wouldn't. I don't believe you, and I'll call you out on that. Dancing Peter Parker, you'll be done. You'll start vomiting. You'll be like, "Give me back the Mandalorian."
I'm gonna break it down.
This is live too.
I'm gonna put something out there that me and Kev Collectibles have been talking about. I'm not gonna tell you where to get it or what it is, but there's a second print of Clone Wars #1. It's a hardback. If you can find that one, that would be a good one to get if you can't get Clone Wars 1, because Clone Wars 1 is out of reach for a lot of us, you know. So if you want a piece of Ahsoka, man, that's kind of where to get it. But you're gonna have to find it. So did you guys ever hear about that book, the hard book? I'm getting mine in like a couple of days, and I'll show it on the next show.
It's not out of print. You can still order that shit.
I mean, yeah, but you got to find that thing, man. So I'm gonna leave it up to the people out there and
need on the haystack.
Find that, you know.
Do
so
your research.
Do your research, or you can go to you go steal one from the library.
Highlight Eric's comment real quick. You know the one.
Yeah.
No, I mean I do like being the devil's advocate. I do like being the contrarian. Yeah. I am an asshole. I admit this. I honestly, part of it is I cannot stand Rosario Dawson as a human being. I just don't like her.
Oh Jesus, here we go.
I'm not going to go into the whole thing. I just don't like. I mean, but she's been in movies I love. I think she's a good actress. I thought she was amazing in Daredevil.
She was awesome.
I don't think she's a bad actress. She was in fucking Clerks 2. I loved her in Clerks 2.
He was a little jealous of how close she was with Charlie Cox. He was like, man,
fuck that. Look at Clerks 2 if you want to talk about
JR's, man.
Yeah, jelly, huh?
No. If you want to talk about anything, it's Clerks 2 is how close it got to her. She's a beautiful woman. She's a great actress. I just thought she was boring as this character. She had the mannerisms down, but the personality was wrong. Sorry.
It could have also been how they wrote her. They wrote her kind of
30 years after freaking
I understand. I understand.
I mean,
but I just that's
kind of a
my
jerk
opinion.
to Grogu.
If your whole world fell apart,
you got Mama Hood Rat Comics hitting you with it.
She never says shit, bro, but she's coming at you right now, man.
I mean, she was kind of a jerk to Grogu, wasn't she? She was like,
Mama Hood Rat's protecting that because that's her baby. She loves Ahsoka.
She loves Ahsoka.
Let's be honest. I still love the character Ahsoka. I just am not a fan of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka.
I respect your opinion, but you're definitely in the minority, JR.
I didn't say I was in the majority.
Now I'm curious what Rosario Dawson did.
I'll tell you on a side note.
He's all she never air for my fan mail.
She was a lib.
It's not the.
I saw her at Comic-Con and she didn't look at
and
me.
It's not the what do you call it? People are complaining that her family is hateful or something to some trans guy. I don't believe that was true at all.
She's dating Cory Booker. You're like, gosh, I hate Cory Booker.
That's part of it. It's not that I hate Cory Booker. I just don't like her being in politics. Stay in her fucking lane.
Oh man, it's a free country, bro.
It's a free country. She's a fucking
when it affects me, then it's not a free country anymore.
We could have.
Let's change the fucking constitution for fucking JR.
Hey,
I'm just saying,
we can have Arnold Schwarzenegger be, governor, but
not again.
Trump could be president. Stay in your lane, bro.
But hey, what do you think? Do you think what's the over and under her popping up in Mandalorian again this season?
80%, right? Yeah, like 100.
Under.
Like, you think?
Over.
I think they are setting up what I've been saying for a while. they are setting up her and Thrawn in a show. She is too big of a character. She overtakes the Mandalorian. I mean, it's flat out. Everyone talking about the show is like, oh my God, Ahsoka. You don't hear anything about Mandalorian in that show. And he was badass in the show.
But the question was, is she going to appear again in Mandalorian? I think she is. Probably the last episode.
I don't think she's showing up
where
anymore.
Like everyone that he meets in the previous episodes all meets up in the last episode for one grand battle every time. You know?
I don't think so. I think maybe Boba Fett will show up again.
But they keep opening these doors and not answering anything. They're like, Boba Fett, no more.
I think she'll show up next season, not this season.
They gotta get that Darksaber.
The only way if Ezra is showing up in tomorrow's episode, they may show her like in a cameo type thing.
Tonight's episode.
Whatever.
That's the better question. Who's showing up? Ezra or
tonight?
Who's directing this show? Who's directing tonight? That's the key.
It's Mace Windu who's showing up, guys.
Who's directing this the next Mandalorian tonight?
I don't know. What about the big name drop in the whole fucking episode?
Thrawn.
No, we talked about that last week. We talked about
that.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a big one. But my thing is like, if you have Thrawn, you have to have Ezra. And then when she said Thrawn, that meant Ezra to me. So like
it's probably Ezra.
My thing is, if you could buy Kanan #1 or Kanan #6 under $100 right now, I'd fucking buy it because once Ezra shows up, #6 is 200.
Yeah, then I see it sell for 200.
Something like that. Yeah.
But my theory with Ezra is they'll say that when they went to the dark regions or the outside regions or whatever, something happened where he didn't age too much. And they're going to bring like a 17 to 19-year-old actor on so they can milk him for the next 10 years.
But how old would Ezra be? How
he would be old. Be like 30. He would be like,
right? No, like 20s.
You got to think.
Late 20s.
He's got to be older than that. He's got to be
mid-30s. It was only 10 years later, right?
I was going to bring up that Geezy, that fact that the whole thing is he's saying that Star Wars is not a linear timeline.
Yeah.
Like he's known from as a kid, it wasn't a linear timeline. I think that quote's kind of taken out of context.
My thing is like, remember when in the Rebels, when the last time we saw Ahsoka prior to the last episode was when she was fighting Vader, right? And Ezra kind of saw Ahsoka in that time warp. Do you think Ahsoka actually went through that time warp in time in the future, and she may be younger than we think?
Well, no. her race age is different, right?
Yeah.
But there's this time warp, right? Remember when Ezra went into that little time warp? Yeah.
So
and he saw her in the window.
Ezra might be time travel. So we'll see. I don't know.
I'm telling you, they're gonna if you're gonna introduce another young male protagonist, right? You're gonna make another male protagonist. You're gonna make sure you get more than just a movie, 2 movies, whatever. You want to get as much life out of this kid as possible till he has no soul.
I like the rumor of Mace Windu. You heard that one?
Well, there's 3 rumors. There's Mace, there's Ezra, and there's Luke.
Yeah.
Now that's a guy who doesn't have a lot of time left, which is Samuel L. Jackson.
Break down the rumors for everybody, man, because I don't even know what the rumors are.
So one of the rumors is Mace Windu survived the fall. All what do you call it? Leia in space, Superman bullshit, and somehow he's been hiding this whole time, and now he's come back. Mary Poppins, motherfucker. Get it right.
Mary Poppins.
The other rumor is that Luke is still there. He's technically the one that we know is around at that time.
Yeah.
He would be about the age that Sebastian Shaw could play, or Sebastian Stan, or whatever the Winter Soldier is. Bucky Barnes. That if you look at images mocked up, he could pull off a young Mark Hamill very well.
I think if they do that, you're going to have moments like viral moments of people just going nuts, throwing their TV and excitement. Like I just imagine myself just jumping up and kicking my TV.
My thing is remember the Han Solo movie, the last one, the reboot? Yeah. Like that shit didn't work for me, man. So it didn't work for me. It didn't work for Han Solo. It didn't work for me.
Well, that movie's grown on Disney Plus.
But see, there's two things to that Han movie, and there's one thing. First, Luke, and I'll get to that. But with Han, it was right 6 months after, or not even 6 months after that horrible Last Jedi movie, which a lot of people were just like, "Fuck you."
Check this out. You guys did you guys know about this? Kind of makes sense. I might have to watch that last Rebels episode now.
That's what they're saying, and they're saying that the Mando may actually take place before the last episode of Rebels, and that's not a linear thing. And I think that's taken out of text.
You want to hear my dirty secret about Rebels?
What, you never watched it?
I never watched the last few seasons.
Oh,
I'm currently watching
episodes. The last season, the best season of all.
Yeah.
I'm finishing up second season right
now. but also, I was gonna get back to Luke. Luke is, people love Mark Hamill, but they don't really love him as Luke. You know what I mean? It's always him as a Joker and stuff. They have fond memories of Luke, but Harrison Ford people love as Han Solo.
Yeah, you can't fucking.
It's hard to replace Han Solo, whereas you get someone else being there as Luke. It's like, okay, it's another whiny bitch. Okay, we're
Luke.
I mean, I like Luke, but
I like Luke.
Was my hero, man.
But it makes
was all our hero.
Han Solo and Lando, bro, were mine, bro. Like fucking swag, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was the same way. Han Solo and Lando.
You know, it's just like
they look like they smoked when I was little. I was like, they're
you know when Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back, when he says "I know," I was like, that's who I want to be. You know, like just that whole phrase, "I know." I was like, that's the shit, man. That's
if you didn't want to wield a lightsaber, there was something wrong with you.
I'll have to go back and watch that episode, Guy DZ, to see if that epilogue supposedly takes place that far separated from the thing. But I think people are just reaching. I really don't think that episode took place 10 years later, or that epilogue was 10 years after the end of Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems a little far.
It's a stretch.
But who knows?
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Tonight.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna hand this mic back over to our host, Hip Hops and me, man.
Oh yeah. So are we closing it out for the night? Are we closing tab or what?
Well, did we finish mail call by any chance?
Yeah, we did.
No, I don't believe so. I believe
damn.
You saved the best for last.
Good night, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you next
bro, we can close it out if you like.
No, man. We got time, bro. My bad, man.
Shit.
So this came in today. Bam.
Oh.
Nice,
man.
New York Comic Con. 4,000. I got my order from Midtown. I placed an order for Stargazer and the Red.
Man, what's up with your camera?
Bam! I don't know. It's the light for sure.
No,
and Comic Mint came in with the magic Peach Mocha sketch.
I got that.
There you go.
Okay.
And then taken right after Alonzo, the Take On Me crossover. And then my trade came in from Frankie's Peach Mocha.
Oh man, nice. Everybody got theirs, huh?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
And then,
I'm still waiting.
last but certainly not least, I do have some toys in here, and this came in recently.
You know what?
I
skipped it, man. Should I get it? What do you think?
Oh, for sure, dude. I mean, you got Pissed Off Face. You got Livid over here and taking a shit right in the middle.
That's Jiren?
Yeah. Urine.
Urine?
Urine.
Yeah.
Urine?
And then last but not least, man, I got this Samurai Showdown.
Samurai Showdown.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's dope. What company is that? I forget.
Storm Collectibles.
Yeah, Storm Collectibles. That's it.
Man, yeah.
Those are called badass figures, man.
Dude, I've been picking up their S&K line. Just kind of, for me, back in the day, dude, I was playing King of Fighters,
That's $100 a pop, bro.
Short term. They're like $80 and $90, but
with tax
definitely
and all that shipping, that's $100.
Oh man,
This is coming from the guy that's paying $600 for the Razor Crest.
yeah, or the yeah. There you go. Pull that sucker back in.
Here you go, Rob.
They need to have like a wall mount though, so you can just put it on the wall, so it's like leaping off it sideways.
Yeah, you could do some shit like that. That shouldn't be too hard, but.
July is when we get our Into the Spider-Verse, man. Miles, bro. That's what I'm excited for.
Miles, I got that on pre-order.
Yeah, me too, man.
Did
you order the Marvel Legends Into the Spider-Verse set?
No, I did not. I'm out with the Marvel Legends.
Yeah, I passed on.
You passed on them too? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I'm a fan for my kid, man.
Well,
you know?
I mean, if you wanted to go cheaper, though, I mean, you were going to definitely pick up those Marvel Legends. I think as far as the molds and like the new styles that came out, that would be the avenue you'd want to go because Sentinel came out with their Miles Morales. You also got the Mayfix line that is coming in whenever it's going to come in. Peter B. Parker and Miles are supposed to be like right around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Hyper, do you collect figures too?
No, man. His comics are already is taking up a bit of my let's just say resources. So I'm kind of
your liquid funds,
space, money, time.
Yeah,
space is actually a big one, actually, more so than the money.
Oh yeah,
you're telling me.
You should go to Rob's house, man.
Yeah, Rob got his own little room. Look at it.
Rob is it's a fucking museum up in there, bro.
Dude, it's amazing. I just want to chill there with him.
It's like a shrine.
Yeah,
it is, man. You walk in there, bro. You're like, oh shit.
How often do you dust in there, Rob?
It's almost like you have to pay your respects or something before you go in.
Yeah, you got to put the sign of the cross and then walk right in, making sure you don't break anything.
Yeah, I clean. It's every time I'm always removing shit around. I always get bored and move shit around. So.
Oh man, shit.
All that must be quite a chore.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you guys a question, man. What are you guys gonna do? California's about to be locked. Did you know this, Hype? We're about to be locked up again.
Well,
time today, right?
Yeah, we're about to be locked up again, dude.
Today. Yeah, today.
Yeah. Funny you say that because we in
what do you mean we're about to be locked up?
Stay at home.
All right, I'm gonna interrupt. This is news to me. I live here.
Dude, we're about to get locked up again, bro.
So the governor, in his infinite wisdom, was it 15% of the ICU? If there's less than 15% of the ICU available capacity, that your county is basically locked down.
Yeah, man.
But it doesn't seem like it's any different than what it already
And Hyper over there in Canada, you're just looking at it and laughing at us, huh?
Yeah, we've been locked up.
Not at all, because we're actually. It's funny you should say that because today, our premier, or you would call the mayor, I guess, in your town, he basically passed the thing where previously to the lockdown, he made a concession where Christmas and New Year you were allowed to have a gathering of 10 people, but because cases have gone up, that's also been taken away also. So even Christmas and New Year is almost going to be very restricted. And I think even stores at this point, you can have no more than 4 or 5 people. Obviously, if you're like a Best Buy or like a Walmart, it's a bit more different, but smaller shops, they can't have more than 4 or 5 people in there. So it's getting more tighter. Yeah.
You know what's crazy here in San Diego, man, is that the only store that has lines that I've been by are fucking gun shops. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Only in San Diego. There's this crazy. I'm like, really, man? Can you shoot a fucking COVID with that shit? You know, like, give me a break, man. You know, so I don't know, man. I'm gonna head this back to hip hops and me though before I start up with my rant.
For us, a long line at Costco and supermarkets.
Yeah.
Just as long as the taquerias I can get into, that's all I need.
No, but
you guys got their toilet paper.
No, man, but no, the thing is though, like, get your fucking haircuts now because they're closing barbershops too.
Oh,
I don't need that shit.
Damn it! I'm gonna need to get a little fade.
At the beginning of this, I just bought clippers.
It was actually since COVID. Because before I actually grew my hair, but since COVID, I've actually been shaving my head, and it's actually been one of those things. Like it's nice,
it's more practical.
Yeah.
But you could buy 4 more books, bro, if you shave your head. So that
$20.
works, huh?
Yeah,
20
the
bucks,
only-
man.
Every 2 weeks.
The only thing is you just gotta keep doing it every 1 week or 2 weeks. That's a bit of a
Every 2 weeks,
yeah.
That's a sweet spot. Every 2 weeks.
Oh, one more last question. Who's gonna stay up and watch Mandalorian tonight? I am.
You know it. Look at this.
He's up,
Bro.
dude.
The problem is I'm on the
He's
Eastern
rapping.
time, so for us it'll be at 3 a.m. So
I'm with Sith Lordy, man. Like he said it, bro. Like you win if you watch that. I mean, the people who watch the Mandalorian at midnight were able to get them Thrawns, man. Because them Thrawns were only what, like $40 before last night or last week.
75. Dude. Yeah.
well, Hoodred, you mentioned before during your Mandalorian talk to pick up what is it, the Kanan #1, right?
#1 or #6.
Yeah. So the thing is, I picked up the Scotty Young variant for cover price last week.
Yeah.
My only regret was there was 6 available. I only picked up 1.
Oh, bro.
And now I while you were talking, I went back to the site just to see if they're still there. They're all gone. And the thing,
yeah.
the thing is, they were sitting there for a couple of days. No one was touching them. So I'm like, okay, maybe the Scotty Young variant isn't what people want. But yeah, it's all been scooped up. I mean, at least I got 1. So
If that Ezra drops, man, hold on.
Bro, that's the only one I don't have of the #1s. Is that I just didn't want the Scotty Young, and Rob was telling me you need to get it, man.
Yeah.
But I fucking passed on it. So shit, So.
I just need to search through my boxes and see which ones I do have. I know I've got the 1 and the 6 of that, but I need to see how many I've got of like Heir of the Empire 1 and stuff.
I think that 1 in 25 of Kanan #1 is like, is it the 1 in 25, right? Yeah, with Kanan on the front cover.
The 1 in 25 and the second print are the ones to get for #1.
Yeah.
Even though #6 is the correct first appearance.
you opened up another sore spot with Heir of the Empire. Because again, I'm not a big Star Wars collector, and my former boss, he's an antiquer, so he brought me these Star Wars books last year, like right around Christmas 2019. He asked me, like, because he knows I collect comics. He's like, "Are these worth anything?" At that time, that Heir of the Empire issue was probably at most $20, $30.
So I more like $5.
Yeah, and he actually said, like, if you want to buy these from me, you can, like, name me a price. Thing is, I wasn't really big into Star Wars, so I passed on it.
Oh, damn.
The one that got away.
The one that got away.
Yeah, the Heir of the Empire was in like I found like 2 in dollar bins, and like when we used to have mini cons. I just go through the Star Wars box, and dude, you go back, you think back now, and I was like, I should have bought the whole fucking Dark Horse box. Like
they're hard to come by.
Dude, they're hard to come by now. You go on eBay. I try to buy lots, and the lots are expensive now, man.
Everything is expensive.
Yeah,
it's super expensive.
I mean, every collectible right now. Like, I was just going to send you guys the eBay auction. There's a Charizard for $250,000 right now with bids. With bids, guys.
Which one?
Raw or slap?
It's a PSA 10, obviously, but it's $250,000, guys.
Yeah, at that point, I thought it would go somewhere like at Heritage Auction or something. I didn't realize like eBay people even bid that high.
I think it's a combination between an auction house and they're just having it on eBay. But here, I'll send this in the private chat so you guys can see. It's at $255,000 with 97 bids, guys. I know this is
wow.
Do you guys think with the lockdown that eBay sales are going to increase since nobody's going to be able to leave? Because I think it's going to get bad, man. Like the way it was during like the beginning of the crisis.
If we get money, then yes.
But I heard
in January
they just passed another stimulus, or not even a stimulus. Nothing for us. It's all for corporate.
Nothing.
It's all corporate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And unemployment too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's going to be, I mean, I'm sure it'll spike, but not as much as like when it was back in March, because also it's going to be right around that holiday period where people are going to be shopping anyway. So I'm sure they're going to be reeling from that. So
this is what I'm saying. Azores is like, like corporates and not us. Like, what the fuck? Because I know I don't need the money, but I know plenty of people that need that stimulus, man.
So I'm thinking the reason why it got through is because you figure Cheeto Head is on his way out. some of the Republicans
Screaming and dragging.
are kind of going on the way out. This is one last way of Cheeto Head being to help his corporate big guys, because he's going to try again in 4 years.
But I'm with Mel though, like Mel V from Drunken Chat. He's like, free money's done, man. They're not going to give us any more free money, man. So
I think
January.
You think so? I don't think we're getting.
I don't think
we're getting a stimulus, man. They won't do it, dude. They won't do it. You know. So
I think the reason they're not doing it is they don't want Trump's name on it. Last time he sent, hey, here's a letter saying that I sent you money.
Oh, I remember that letter.
He wanted to make sure. Like, I remember when Bush Jr. sent us money years ago.
I remember that.
And we didn't get like a letter saying, hey, I'm Bush Jr., I sent you money. Trump made sure everyone got a letter saying, I put money in your bank account.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My thing is, it's like there's a lot of people needing that money, and I know a stimulus will go a long way for them people, man. But do you guys think a stimulus, people would spend those stimuluses on collectibles, or is it over? If we get it,
maybe pay debt back.
Nothing surprising me.
But
I think people are hurt, man.
There's so many things that are in flux this next year. Because I mean, think about this. You've got also, are the student loans going to open back up? Are people going to start paying those? There's the whole anti-eviction thing that California has. Is that going to roll into effect? Keep going. There's a couple other things. I'm wondering if they're going to make the income taxes, push those back again.
I know April next year. Yeah.
Well, April's when it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But are they going to push it back to July this next year to allow people to have money to be able to, if they have to pay or whatever? Because I bet you a lot of people took exemptions if they did work, and they probably took exemptions on unemployment.
Look at this one, man. I'm with Copy 801. I just half of my stimulus went into I just invested it all with Nick. You invested half of yours or almost all of it, right?
Yeah,
I invested all my shit.
Went to investments.
I tripled my shit.
Mine went to bills.
And in the whatever I had left
buy
with the
crypto,
books. Guys.
Pump my bags.
So here's DZ. One more for DZ. So as long as they spend it, it keeps the cash flowing in the country. That's what I'm saying, right?
They're going to spend it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on the Team Nerd Herd podcast. Definitely follow us on Instagram on Team Nerd Herd podcast. Definitely follow us on our Facebook page. Definitely leave us some comments. We definitely would like to hear you like and subscribe. Big Rob blazing that bling over there with the Mando. But Big Rob, why don't you go take us out?
Well, I almost freak out. If you want to do it right, collect what you like.
Boom.